After facing 3 long delays, Cyberpunk 2077 is finally coming out on the 10th of December. At this point, it has become the most anticipated game of 2020, and according to predictions, it will also be the most expensive game ever made. Then why would such a hyped and awaited game get cracked the day it releases? In this video, I'm gonna talk about just that. The last AAA game that CD Projekt Red released was The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which became an instant hit when it released in 2015. It received a total of 251 Game of the Year awards and became one of the top-selling games of the decade. The Witcher 3 was also cracked on its release date. But why? Well, here's why. In the current scenario, most of the games that land in the market are bundled with anti-piracy tools called Digital Rights Management Software, or DRMs for short. A DRM encrypts the game so that only the people who have purchased it legally can access it, and even they can't share the game with others. So basically, DRMs try to make games uncrackable. Do they succeed? Well, they haven't till now. It may take days, months, or years, but every game gets cracked someday or the other. Denuvo was considered to be the strongest DRM till now, followed by Rockstar. Most of the latest games such as Avengers, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Watch Dogs Legion contain Denuvo because a lot of games bundled with Denuvo proved very hard to crack. But that was till October of 2020. In that month, crackers cracked a lot of Denuvo's long-released games, such as the Resident Evil 3 remake, which was cracked after 181 days of launch, and Mortal Kombat 11, cracked after 542 days. Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption 2 was also cracked in October, after a year of its release. On the other hand, some of Denuvo's latest games like Mafia Definitive Edition and Avengers were cracked within days of their release. So basically, it is very difficult to predict how long or how soon it will take for any game to get cracked, because the groups who crack games don't disclose any info on what they're doing and when they're doing it. Then why am I so sure that Cyberpunk will crack on day 0? Well, that's because CD Projekt Red do not pair DRMs with any of their games, including Cyberpunk. They also list their games on a website called GOG. This website has strictly said that they only host DRM-free games on their website. So a person can purchase a game from GOG, copy it into a storage device and give it to his friend who can then play it for free. But you shouldn't do that, especially with CDPR. You see, CDPR is very different from the other video game developers out there. They genuinely care for their fans and respect them. They don't include DRMs in their games because DRMs prove to be somewhat of a nuisance to the people who legitimately buy the games. The DRMs take up resources on the player's PC, and sometimes DRMs need an always active internet connection even when you're playing story mode, which is very annoying. CD Projekt Red are also against DLCs and microtransactions, which other game developers never forget to include. So in the end, it all comes down to us gamers to respect CDPR back and support them by purchasing their games instead of pirating them. We owe this to them big time. So that was it for the video, guys. If you liked it, consider subscribing. I will soon upload more videos related to Cyberpunk and gaming in general. Stay tuned, stay safe.